right.
Every single piece of this, all of the buildings of this town were handcrafted, and every single one of these models has been meticulously taken care of and placed over the last dozen years or more. If you look, you'll actually see a restaurant, that tan building over there. That is the first building that was done in conjunction between my grandfather and my mother. That is their passion project together that started her work on the town, which continued throughout. As you can see, the tracks are made to be as detailed as possible, while providing a more aesthetically pleasing approach. And the trains themselves are fully capable of running the length.
This also includes the train line up top, which is a bit difficult to see with the lighting, but includes its own set of building structures and track layout.
The track is equally detailed below, where you can see campsites, grazing, and even smaller farms dotted along the landscape.
And of course you have your standard switchboard set to handle the various routes of the train systems to change which direction a train might run on the set track arrangement.
If I recall correctly, each of the tracks and the townships represent real-world railroad tracks, and a more advanced switchboard can show every destination.
Which also includes a very large train yard and station with fully functioning rotary table to allow for the exchange of rail cars and their cargo. A moment while we exit the roundabout, as it is a quite small space. Of course, further switchboards to arrange functions for loading and unloading various carriages. And the main control panel with individual hookups which have been meticulously organized together.
I have personally witnessed a total of 4 separate trains running simultaneously to each other with this set across their respective routes. And as long as operators are aware of their surroundings and of their controls, you could likely run up to 6 consecutive trains with very few to no problems whatsoever across the massive amount of railway.
And this also includes a tunnel system which disappears here into the wall and runs into a back office as well as above into its own canyon railway. We then sweep back down and around as this does encompass the entirety of the lower level of a house. There are water features from various items, epoxy, cotton, and grass textures in order to simulate a real-world environment and a living biome. Each of the individual people that you can see throughout the set have been meticulously hand-painted. And you can even see where In this little world, there's even construction ongoing to continue building the said rail lines. Our grandfather used to use this to show the progress of the construction in real time as he was working on it. Of course, we do have the main structure of the set, which includes a large mountain that dominates the center of the area. If we come around, we will also see one of the main water features that was created to go along with this set, which included a large bridge and its own waterfall arrangement. I'm unsure if the system still functions, but at one point there was an audio system hooked up in order to provide a sensory element to the set itself. Culminating here in the back upper half and looping all of the trains around again to the original settlement that was first constructed.